We're living at a time in our culture where people are liberally redefining words, the definitions to which we have come to accept as truth for many, many years. And some of it seems very far-fetched. It's all in the name of personal identity, personal preference. Now, truth of the matter is, when I started thinking about this a little bit, I actually came up with a bunch of different words that I realized I don't easily subscribe to their definition as society tells me. In fact, I think society has hijacked the real definition. However, the truth is that I'm taking charge of redefining these words for myself. And before you think I'm crazy, I want you to listen in, because today I want to share with you 10 words that I think we all need to take stock of and redefine for ourselves. So let's get ready to go on a word smithing adventure. When it comes to redefining words, the number one word that needs a redefinition is success. All right, the traditional definition of success as we know it is accomplishment. There's an aim, there's a purpose, there's something at the other side that you've strived for and you've achieved. It's wealth, it's a title, it's a position, it's a certificate, it's an honor. Oh, if I just get this, I am, quote, successful. And that's the lie that we've been buying into, is that it means money, titles, how impressive your life looks, how perfect your body is, that perfect look on Instagram. And it absolutely needs to be redefined, because if that's the standard that you're aspiring to and you're experiencing burnout, you're never satisfied, there's an empty spot that is just never filled, you reach one goalpost and suddenly it's moved someplace else, and so you're constantly striving. Now, I'm suggesting that you redefine it for yourself. And it just means sitting with that word for a hot minute and reflecting on what it feels like. What does that word feel like in your body based on how it's been defined for you by culture, society, your parents, whoever? And my truth is that success to me is living in alignment with my purpose and my peace. And just as my Creator designed me to, I am answering to Him. Bottom line is, it's a feeling for me. It's not a finish line. And that detaches me from the scurrying about that I've done to reach all of those other markers, the metrics, the vanity metrics, that I'm just not sustainable. So that's my definition of success. Next one is luxury. What is it? It's a state of great comfort. It's elegance. It's involving great expense. You can't have luxury unless you spend a lot of money. And that feeds into the lie, is that it is expensive. It involves yachts and Gucci bags, and it's exclusive, it's designer, it's decadent, and it's selfish. Luxury is selfish. So I sat with that word for a hot minute, and I said, what does luxury feel like to me? Oh, wow. It's a slow morning with a hot cup of coffee on a cold day, not rushing. It's emotional space. That is luxury, where I'm not experiencing drama. It's just calm and just harmonious. It's like having a life that I don't have to escape from. That's luxury, right? So I think that luxury is not in the price tag, it's in the permission. There's the next word for you to think about redefining. Guarantee your life is going to feel a lot more aligned and satisfied satisfying and fulfilling. Healthy. Oh, in this day and age, what does healthy mean? It's being in good physical or mental condition, free from illness or injury. And think about that, because the opposite of this would be unhealthy. Maybe I should have had two of those side by side, but anyways, that's for another time. The cultural lie is that healthy means that you're thin. It means that you're drinking green juice. You're just hustling to the gym and working out and looking buff and counting calories and just grinding away at taking care of your body. It doesn't say anything about the rest of you, your emotional well-being, your spiritual well-being, your relationships. It's just all about your physical health. So think about what healthy feels like for you. What definition would make you feel more satisfied with yourself, seeing yourself healthy? And that to me is honoring my body's cues. It's knowing my boundaries and honoring them. It's resting, laughing until I cry, a nervous system that feels safe. It's wholeness and it's not weight. So bottom line is, healthy is not a number. Okay? If you go to the doctor and your numbers don't meet their benchmarks, they will want to lead you to believe that you're not healthy. And that is just bullshit. It is just bullshit. It's very reductive. Healthy is the relationship with you have yourself. Listen to your body, honor it when it needs something. If it needs rest, you're taking a rest. You're giving it what it needs. So think about that for you. What does healthy look like for you? Next word, productivity. The effectiveness of productive effort. So effort being the key word, especially in industry. I think of assembly lines and big bullpens with office cubicles and everyone just busy all the time. So the cultural lie is that you're only valuable if you're producing or doing something. That you have to keep going. Don't stop. Be busy, because that equates to your worthiness. I can see that to really get a grasp on how you want to define these words, you have to look at the contrasts. What does being unproductive look like to you? Okay, and then match those both up and then come up with your own definition. Mine is that productivity is intentional impact, not endless output. It's doing the right thing and not everything. It's giving myself permission to pause, because I am not a machine. I am not a robot. I am a woman with a rhythm. I work with my rhythm. I'm more productive when I'm in the right energy zone. I'm not going to be as productive. If I'm not, then I'm going to rest. And rest is productive. Play is productive. Stillness is power. What does it look like for you? Confidence. It's the feeling of self-assurance that comes from appreciating your own abilities, right? The cultural lie here is that people who are confident, like there's a look you come to associate with being confident, and it's like you're loud, maybe you're polished, you're spit shined, you're perfect, maybe even cocky. And yet that doesn't really capture confidence for me. This confidence can be quiet, but it's authentic and real. It's not rehearsed. It's somebody who feels comfortable in their own skin. So it doesn't even matter how they look. It's being rooted in who I am and not who I think I should be. And it's whispering, I trust myself even when I'm shaking. So to me, confidence is not about performance. It's a presence. What does it look like for you? Power. How is power defined? the ability to influence or control the behavior of others or the course of events. That's somebody who truly has power. But the cultural lie is that power involves control. You have to be in charge. If your team is out of control, you've lost your power. It's dominance over others. It's forceful. And the reality for me is that power is presence. It's choosing how I show up. It's owning my voice and my choices and my energy. And it's courage. Courage to be seen and courage to walk away. It's like self-agency, I would say. Power doesn't need to overpower. It needs to radiate. People feel power when you walk in the room. Powerful people have that presence. They don't have to say anything. And I kind of tie it to confidence. What do you think? Ooh, self-care. How do we define self-care? What's the practice of taking an active role in protecting one's well-being and happiness? Okay, cool. What is a cultural lie? Oh, self-care involves bubble baths and wine nights and skincare routines, spending money on myself, being pretty, being performative, marketable commodity. When in reality, that is not self-care. Self-care to me is radical self-respect. It's listening to my body and honoring what my body needs. And that means defying the demands that might be placed on me from outside, like people, societal expectations. And it's choosing what nourishes me and not what numbs me. It's canceling the thing when your soul says, no, not going to go there. Don't have the capacity for it. Don't even want it right now. And knowing that it's not selfish. Big deal. I think that a better definition for self-care is that it's maintenance for your sanity and it's not a luxury for your schedule. So I think that's a good one. Especially for women, we're talking about it all the time. What is self-care? What is self-care? Here's a good one. Rest. The traditional definition is cease work or movement to relax and sleep and recover your strength, as if that is the only form of rest. And that feeds into the cultural lie, which means that if you're resting, you're being lazy, you're being weak, you're missing out, you're falling behind. There's just not enough time for it. And we have a lot of influencers out there who don't think that we need a lot of sleep, for one thing. But there are all kinds of rests. There's creative rest. There's mental rest. There's emotional rest, in addition to physical rest. So it's just bigger than what we're told it is. I think resting is rebellious. It's resistance. You're going against the norm, the societal standard. It's a strategy, and it's how I fuel my energy. So I need it. It's an essential, like self-care. It's not selfish to rest. It's me saying, I'm not a machine. I'm not a robot, not an Energizer bunny. My body, my mind, and my spirit demand rest. If I don't give it rest, I'm going to fall apart and I'm not going to be functional. So thank you very much. When I'm done resting, I'll come back and then I can contribute. Look at this. If you see rest as a gift, which it is, just enjoy it. Don't resist it. That's my take on rest. Okay, of all the words here, The one that I sat with the longest was beauty. And it evoked this visceral, deep, soulful feeling when I thought about beauty. But the traditional definition is a combination of qualities that pleases the aesthetic senses. And that, is very academic and really means nothing, is kind of vague. But here's how society is throwing us this lie about what beauty means. It means you're young. Okay? Start getting wrinkles, you're not beautiful anymore. Being thin, not being overweight, not the middle-aged belly bulge, sagging boobs. Oh, that's not beautiful. That's ugly. Don't show your skin. It's perfect symmetry and filters and order and everything just so. Lie, lie, lie. I sat with this and I reflected on moments of beauty that I experienced to kind of try to describe it. And it really did go so deep. It's like I could see beauty everywhere in places that we never acknowledge are fonts of source for beauty. And it's out in the wildness of nature. Anywhere you go, walk outside and there's beauty. There's beauty in brokenness, in the winter, in the contrast between the gray and the brown and the brilliant blue sky or snow on the ground. It's something I see in vast expanses of nature when I marvel at God's creation, when I experience awe and wonder. It's beauty to me. It's the harmony between beings, the stories of resilience and human feats. It feels like less about what we see and more about what's beyond the surface. Yeah, this was so deep for me. I feel like true beauty is felt and not filtered. So tap that, come up with your own definition, share it in the comments. I believe this is the last word, and this is worth. Word. Traditional definition of worth is the level at which someone or something deserves to be valued. And the cultural lie that we have associated worth is that you have to prove yourself. You have to prove your worthiness. You have to prove that you deserve something, that you earn it. You have to perform for it. That you validate it. Whatever it is, it's validating your worth. But I sat with that word, and as a Jesus follower and a daughter of Eve, I know for a fact that my worth is not tied to anything that I could possibly do or bring into this world or look or give. It's just an inherent gift from God. Just me, who I am. Untouchable, not based on anything like likes or degrees or income or my past. I'm worthy because I'm here. You're worthy because you're here, period. And I'd say your worth is not up for negotiation. Well, words carry weight. They shape how we live, what we chase, and how we define ourselves. And too many of us are living by definitions that we never really agreed to. They were definitions that were handed down to us by culture, by society, by expectations that we never agreed to. So they don't always fit. Now, this isn't just a semantics exercise. This is an act of intentionality. And it is disruptive because it asks us to question what we have always been told, and that in and of itself has the potential for causing problems. But you have the power to define what success looks like, what beauty feels like, what worth means to you. And you get to reclaim your language, and with it, your life. So don't just borrow somebody else's version of the truth. Write your own. Speak for yourself. Live your own life, because when you redefine the words, you reshape your world. Hey, thanks for watching. And if you're a disruptor and you're looking to rewrite the playbook somewhere in your life, hit like, share, or subscribe and join the movement.